let's go over my top list over on Benable and how it made me almost $20 and what it looks like inside. So my top list over on Benable is delicious yummies to binge. It is a snack list. How do I know it's my top list? I did a self-audit, and I encourage you to do a self-audit as well. It may be difficult, but I did this in Google Sheets, which is free to do. I know this isn't why you're here. You want to know what in that list makes it a top list, but I wanted to show you, like, I just pulled all the information from Benable's dashboard from these cashbacks and meticulously went through, pulled the list name, pulled the product into the Google Sheet, and then took the data and put it into these charts so that I could visually see what was going on, because I think it's important, especially as you're building, to figure out what's working. That being said, let's get into it. I have to say immediately, this is a vanity metric. So a lot of the times what happens over on Benable is Benable users look at other people's lists for ideas and don't actually take action. So when you're seeing lists on people's profile, don't judge it based on how many likes it has, because most of the sales come from outside traffic where you're sharing those links. Right out the gate, these images show what's inside the list. You can change this to like a cover image, but you want to make it clickable. So if you don't have an item in here that's eye-catching, it's going to get less clicks. Now, my description here is actually rather simple, maybe a little bit weak. I could add on to this, but it is just simply detailing what the list is about. Because this list was getting rather large, I separated it into sections. And each one of my notes is rather lengthy and has a recommendation to whoever is clicking it. They're also all products that my family has used or love and want to shout out about it or tell people that it's available and they should go looking for it. As for content surrounding these, some of them are like, oh, this is brand new, come check that out. But my family in particular has a movie night that we do every single Saturday night. And so there's the odd time that I will talk about snacks and stuff we were having for movie night, and I naturally have it linked in my section on Facebook, but I also have it linked on TikTok, right? And so these are ways to get them back to going and checking out the list. Now, I do put things over on Pinterest, and Pinterest is recommended to get your lists out and act naturally as a traffic funnel. Now, I create many lists over on my Benable, and I get a kickback when people purchase from there. So it's worth going and taking a look. For those of you that are on Benable, I would say snack lists are a great way. Another one of my snack lists that gets a lot of attention is I Want a Snack Mommy. I think these taglines are really helpful. Viral taglines or searchable taglines that are SEO friendly interchangeably are going to be helpful. If you have a list that only has, like, I don't know, snacks, it might not perform as well, because you want people to come into these lists and click because they're interested in clicking. You can do multiple snack lists if you have different ideas. Like this one is specifically for my kids' school snacks. The other one that's really popular is movie snacks and like junk food and things like that. Specifically on my profile, I know this video is getting long. I set out on my profile what I do and what I want because I want PR to come through and give me opportunities. So I kind of give them the basis of who I am and where I'm located so that maybe down the road these lists do pop off and start generating more than just kickbacks. So that was the first list. What kind of list do you want me to talk about next? I will deep dive into more of the results that I have so that you guys can see what's working and what might not be working on the platform. Let me know.